So we are now on the key concept of 5-1, which is multiplying fractions and whole numbers. So a key concept you need to know is the general rule in words. It says, when multiplying fraction and whole numbers, multiply the fraction's numerator, which means the top number, by the whole number to find the numerator of the product. Keep the fraction's denominator the same. If the product is an improper fraction, rewrite it as a mixed number in simplest form. Okay, then it says general rules. You can use the general rules for any fraction a over b and any whole number n. So what I do is I ignore pretty much all of this. The main thing you need to know is if you have any whole number, so they use n, well, I'm going to give the example of 3. That can be written as 2/5 equals 3 times 2 over 5. I always put a 1 underneath this 3 to show that it's a whole number, because any whole number can be written as a fraction as the number over 1, which we'll discuss more tomorrow in detail. Next, go ahead and copy these down with me. So if I have 4/5 and they want me to multiply that by 9, well, any whole number can be written as a fraction as the number over 1. So 9 over 1. 4 times 9 is 36. Okay, 5 times 1 is 5. I know that can then be turned into a proper fraction. 5 goes into 35 7 times with 1 left over. So I have 7 and 1/5, which means my answer is 45 or 4/5 over 9. Okay, or 9 times 4/5. This next one, 7 times 1/8. Well, if I do that, 7 over 1, again, any whole number can be written as a fraction as the whole number over 1, times 1 over 8 equals, and I multiply straight across. 7 times 1 is 7, 8 times 1 is 8. So my answer is 7/8, which means must be this. What about 2/5 times 6? Let's go ahead and try this one. I would have 2 over 5 times 6 over 1, because 6 is my whole number. All right. 2 times 6 is 12. 5 times 1 is 5. So I get 12/5. I can write that as a proper fraction. 5 goes into 12 2 times. 2 times 5 is 10, so I have 2 left over, and my denominator is 5. So it must be this one. Again, 6 times 2/5, that's the commutative property. 1/8 times 7, commutative property. And this last one, let's triple check our work. If we have 5 over 1 times 3 over 8, 5 times 3 gives me 15. And 8 times 1 is 8. Now that's still an improper fraction. 8 can go into 15 once with 7 left over, and I keep my denominator. And then the commutative property would make that my answer. Go ahead and freeze your screen and copy these down. To multiply fractions and whole numbers, multiply the numerator of the fraction by the whole number. Keep the same denominator as the other fraction. Good.
Find the product 4/7 times 3.
Go ahead and try this on your own and freeze your screen. So after you've tried it on your own, I'm going to go walk you through what you should have done in your notes. We have 4/7 and we're multiplying it by 3, or 3 over 1. Okay, 4 times 3 gives me 12, and 7 times 1 gives me 7. Okay, if you write that on a test, that would probably give you about a 4, maybe a 4.5. But I want to see that you know how to make an improper fraction a proper fraction. 7 can go into 12 once. Okay, I have 5 left over, and my denominator stays my 7. Go ahead and copy that down.